Today's word is the root ra'ah. The Hebrew ra'ah and its close relative, ra'ah, present one of the most fascinating lexical challenges in the Bible. Depending on the context, and sometimes depending on a single vowel, we are dealing with a set of homonyms, words that look or sound alike but have vastly different meanings. We must distinguish between distinct concepts that share the same spelling. The first root, ra'ah, means to pasture, to graze, or to shepherd. It is a common Semitic term with cognates in Akkadian and Arabic. It describes the agricultural life of Israel, animals grazing on the land, or a human driving a flock to pasture. However, the Bible elevates this word to a metaphor for leadership. A king is a shepherd to his people. Daniel, 2 Samuel 5, and God himself, in the opening of Psalm 23, are shepherds. The Lord is my shepherd. And in Jacob's blessing in Genesis 48, where he speaks of the God who has been my shepherd all my life. Closely linked is a meaning to associate with or to be a friend. This gives us the common noun rea, meaning neighbor, friend, or companion. Just as a shepherd keeps company with his flock, a friend keeps company with his neighbor. The title Friend of the King in 1 Kings 4:5 may have developed from an official title similar to Shepherd of the King, found in other Near Eastern courts. This word is famously used in Leviticus 19:18 to implore, love thy rea. However, there is a different root with a close spelling, ra'ah. This verb means to be bad, displeasing, or injurious. It produces the noun ra, or ra'ah, meaning evil. There is yet another meaning, ra'ah, which is to smash, shatter, or break. The true difficulty arises in passages where these meanings overlap. In Micah 5:5, the text describes leaders who will va'ra'u the land of Assyria with the sword. Does this mean they will shepherd Assyria with the sword, or shatter Assyria with the sword? While shepherd is the standard reading, the context suggests shatter or strike is more likely. Perhaps the most famous confusion occurs in Psalm 2:9, where the text reads, Taroam b'shebet barzel, you shall break them with an iron rod, describing the shatter root. However, the Septuagint and the Christian New Testament in Revelation 2:27 read this as poimanias, you shall shepherd them with an iron rod. The difference is the vowels, which were added to the text much later. Maybe both meanings are intentional. We have to look closely at the context to see if the shepherd is carrying a staff to guide or a rod to break.